guys, and welcome to another edition of Showbiz Insider. That's your review of the top entertainment news stories of the month. I'm Zoe, and today the show comes from the stunning Cavalli Club, Dubai. So we have an absolutely jam-packed show for you today. We're going to go over for our red carpet roundup at the Academy Awards. Then we're going to introduce you to the new generation of filmmakers right here in Dubai. There's Red Fest, there's the Jazz Fest, there's the Grammys. What didn't happen this month? First up, it's over to Hollywood for the Oscars. The gongs, the gowns and the gossip, and of course the movies. The 87th Academy Awards was fairly predictable in terms of the big winners. Dark comedy Birdman won Best Film and Best Director, also Cinematography and Original Screenplay. The film sees Michael Keaton play a former movie superhero who hopes to revive his washed-up career by putting on a Broadway play. And we're so happy for British actor Eddie Redmayne, who took home the Best Actor Oscar for The Theory of Everything. That was for his portrayal of physicist Stephen Hawking. A little overwhelmed, he accepted his award, thanking the Hawking family, saying it belonged to all of the people around the world battling ALS. Also the same as the BAFTA results, Best Actress went to Julianne Moore for Still Alice. That's where she played a college professor with early onset Alzheimer's. The only real surprise was that Boyhood won just one award. That was from 6 nominations, with Patricia Arquette winning Best Supporting Actress and seizing the moment to draw attention to women's rights. Back to the guys, J.K. Simmons won Best Supporting Actor for Whiplash, in which he played a drumming teacher at a music conservatory. And on the musical front, John Legend and Common's track Glory from civil rights drama Selma won Best Song. Not forgetting the Grand Budapest Hotel, which joined Birdman at the top of the Academy's league table, but earned trophies in mostly technical categories: Best Costume Design, Hair and Makeup, Best Score and Production Design. And over to the red carpet, not even last-minute rain could dampen Hollywood's glitziest night out, and there was absolutely no shortage of fashion hits and misses. Best Dressed included Emma Stone in a shimmering gold couture Elie Saab gown. Margot Robbie brought sexy back with her blonde bob, red lips and plunging black Saint Laurent. Rosamund Pike's Givenchy rosebud dress was 100% made to measure, and that Gone Girl certainly looked cool, calm and collected. And Jennifer Aniston finally embraced colour after years of those little black dresses, and Emma Stone was certainly happy to see her. And if anyone was going to go full out Elie Saab, it was of course J-Lo. Can't believe she's 45 years old. Worst dressed, unfortunately, goes to Lady Gaga. Even if it's a liar, it just didn't really work. And are those rubber gloves she's wearing? Thank goodness for her show-stopping rendition of The Sound of Music, which was one of the highlights of the evening. And from Hollywood to Dubai, could we be nurturing the next Oscar-winning film? Well, the Original Narrative Film Festival was packed with screenings and workshops. 4 days of creative thinking and inspirational viewing from budding new filmmakers. From Australia to Morocco and Palestine to Peru, over 400 films were submitted. The categories included documentary, fiction, animation and script. And a committee of international experts from the film industry narrowed it down to just 65 outstanding short films. We spoke to Sophie Boutros about the concept of the festival. Okay, so Sophie, this is the second edition of the Original Narrative Film Festival. Let's talk a little bit about how the concept has grown over the last year.
What really changed between last year and this year is that we really received a very big number of submissions from all over the world. Yeah. We were able to reach students in universities in South America and South Asia, in Australia and Europe, and of course the Arab world. So the number of submissions this year was doubling, it was double than last year, and our festival grew in terms of time. Now it's spread over 3 days instead of 2. We're showcasing 65 films who were shortlisted, to enter a competition in each category. We have the animation, documentary and fiction category in addition to the screenplays, to the written screenplays, shorts. This is, I think, an additional, element that we added to on because we are giving too much importance to the writing process. Right. This is why we have a special session where screenplays, shortlisted screenplays are read in front of a jury to be assessed and to be given a feedback for better development.
Now, going back to the films, now I understand you've got your different categories, animation, documentary, features. Is there any kind of universal themes that you've seen a lot of in this year's entries? Is there been a trend towards
maybe
anything?
Not that, but because they are students and they're like the average age is 22 or 23 years old, the films that are shown are films that are really deep for this age bracket. Right. Students tend to talk a lot about feelings, emotions, specific situations, human moments, very psychological, which we appreciate.
Why do you think this age range is so good at capturing those moments? You'd think that maybe that was something that came later on in life with maturity.
Yeah, you would think that students at that age wouldn't be able to talk about such topics or to treat them in a film. But this is why those films are really special, because those filmmakers have presented something more mature than their real age, that has real deep content.
So what exactly are the judges looking for from these young filmmakers? The importance and relevance of the story, its treatment as a script, character development, emotional content, execution and production value. It's a tough job for both the creator and the jury.
Quality in terms of fiction, drama and animation has been phenomenal, and I think we're going to have some hot fights over who's who and over which one should be a winner.
Now, what do you think really defines a great short story? What is it? What element of storytelling are you particularly looking for?
Very good question. Well, we're deciding, and it depends on the category, but a good short story is basically a short that is worth telling in images, and the quality of the characters, the quality of the visual elements. But in the end, we're all looking for a good story, and that's the main aspect of it.
The opening gala screening was Sherazad's Diary, an engaging tragic-comic documentary featuring female Lebanese prisoners shining a spotlight on controversial issues and the perception of crime and justice.
My film is called Shahrazad's Diary. It's a documentary that has been shot inside a women prison in Lebanon, in Beirut. And these ladies, the inmates, the girls who you will see in the film, they have been through a long project to present a play inside the walls of this prison. So I've been the play director, and the play was called Shahrazad and Babda. Every day during the rehearsal, we had the camera with us. So we were shooting, just for the idea of archiving, for understanding what's happening, and in case the project gets stopped one day, so we have all our footage with us. However, once the whole project ended, we went and we saw this whole footage. We had like around 90 hours of filming, and we decided to do the documentary that would show you the whole backstage of the whole work with around 24 ladies residing in this prison.
مأساة ذلك اليوم غير تاريخ اليمن إلى الأبد.
Oscar-nominated short Karama Has No Walls also featured. This is a documentary film about one day that redefined the meaning of human dignity for a nation, changing the course of its revolution.
عن ما بدأنا جنب بعد ذلك اليوم.
All the finalists, it seemed, portrayed intense subjects and challenging narratives. It's love and pain and the craft of filmmaking from the new generation of talent.
Put it a long time ago, like years ago, but I just released it last year because there was a lot of questions around, a lot of politics around this movie. And it's particular because it's shot in just one sequence. So it where time is really 1 second is 1 second, So it's a one-shot movie.
And it's a little controversial.
Yes, of course.
And Victor Alonso brought his documentary Fist and Steel all the way from Barcelona.
Actually, the documentary, it's about people who are from working class environments, and they gather in a place that helps them somehow overcome those problems that they have. So that's really what the story is about. Not just the boxing and the gym, but also where they're coming from and why do they meet there.
Why do you think that Dubai is moving forward so quickly at the moment in terms of the film industry?
I think Dubai, what helps it as an emirate and as a city is that it's an open city to everyone. It's tolerant, it's welcoming, all kinds of, creative ideas, and Dubai has created, the platform for that.
Celebrating creativity and learning, the original narrative inspired and rewarded the up-and-coming filmmakers and provided a hub for students to network with industry pros, certainly enhancing Dubai's commitment to the nurturing of young filmmakers. And from film stars to pop stars, next up we've got the Dubai Jazz Fest, massive musical icons in the city.